Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be working on another Project Life spread for week 25 of 2022. So this week I decided to just keep going with the Color Fresh collection from Heidi Swapp. That is what I've been using for Week in the Life. So I have it all out on my desk and I thought, why not? I'm just going to use it for Project Life as well. One of my favorite collections, all-time favorite, so I'm always happy to use it. Plus the selfie that I have at the top, I'm wearing like a pink shirt that also has some brighter kind of yellow in it. So I thought that the colors worked nicely. So I went ahead off camera and just quickly cut out some 3x4 and 4x6 cards that I thought would work nicely in the blank spaces that I had. And then of course I just picked out a few random photos from the week. This is Week in the Life, so I had many photos to choose from, but I ended up just picking out a few of my favorites that I thought kind of encompass the week, and that is all that I am using here to document. So at the top, that selfie is actually just a selfie that I took really quick before my Patreon book club meeting. So we had our very first book club meeting over there this month. We're doing a cozy mystery book club, and it was just a blast. We had a Zoom, so that's what the bottom photo is of everyone at the Zoom, and it was just such a good time, and I loved reading the book. I love having people to read and discuss the books with, and it was a blast. So definitely had to document both of those things. And speaking of book club, I found this stamp set which was super cute, and I just stamped out book club here. You'll see that I kind of popped it up on a couple older stickers that I'm not going to be using, and put a couple of these Citrus Twist chipboard stars, which I really love. So the card that I'm working on right now, I found this little in the news piece. It looks like it was a 3x4 card, but I'd already cut it smaller, but I thought that it really worked very well for what I wanted to do here. So I decided to use that. And then I had screenshot two little things about the overturning of Roe v. Wade this week. So I wanted to document that. So I first put that one picture that I printed off just as about a 2x2. And then I had a meme, but instead of just putting the meme on there, it was only words. So I decided to just cut them out like in strips, and I'm putting them underneath that photo. And I just thought that it made it a little more visually appealing for me. So that's what I did there. And then I have this washi tape that just went super well with the color of my shirt at the top. So I added that on, and I'll add it in one other place here in a few. And then I just love that the card said in the news. I thought that that was so perfect. So then I'm just adding on all my thoughts and feelings here onto this card. And I was happy to be able to kind of document that. And then I just had a little space left. So I put a couple of these exclamation points that went with the Citrus Twist alpha that I had used on the title card. So my other photos are pretty simple for the week. I have this cute one of Poppy, and I always love when I can get a good picture of her because she's a little more shy and doesn't love to get her picture taken. She moves a lot or doesn't really look at the camera. So I definitely wanted to document that adorable photo of her. And then also me and my mom went and got our favorite takeout one day. So I just snapped a picture of the inside of Faux Ben, and it's still kind of it just looks different in there ever since COVID. They do takeout only, so I just snapped a picture. But I thought that that was kind of a fun way to document getting takeout because I have documented that particular meal like 100 times throughout Project Life and all kinds of other stuff. So I'm always looking for a new way to document it. And then, of course, my favorite photo from the week of Week in the Life was this picture of me and Will where we were wearing similar big green shirts. They were both Will shirts. So I thought that that was a cute little, just a regular mirror photo with a dirty sink and towels hanging over the shower, but it just kind of represented our day and kind of what our life looks like a lot. So I was really happy to have that little mirror selfie with him. So I love that photo. So I kind of have all of the main things in place. I'm still kind of unsure at this point what I was going to do with that blank 3x4. I figured I wanted to add some more journaling, but I wasn't exactly sure if I was going to use what kind of card. But then I had found this top 5 cut apart from the cut apart sheet inside the 12x12 paper pad for Color Fresh. And I thought that the 1 through 5 numbers would work out perfectly to add a little more journaling. So right now I'm just cutting out another 3x4 card. That's going to mostly just be covered up by this other cut apart. So I cut off the top 5 section and I'm just going to leave the 1 through 5, and that will give me the perfect little place to just name 5 things about the week, kind of describe some of these photos. So I can say that this was Week in the Life week. I could say that we got takeout, that we had the book club meeting. Me and my mom also went to the library this week, and I didn't end up using any of those photos for this particular layout, but I might use those to document like in an actual 12x12 layout in the future is what I'm thinking. But I did go ahead and kind of write that down and all of that. So I love being able to just add in little tidbits of the week. Then I went ahead a few minutes ago, and I punched out a bunch more stars, and I will just leave those in my little star dish, which is nice to just have multicolored stars. They always come in handy. So I punched out 3 different sizes, and then I've just added those onto a couple of the cards just to make them a little more exciting. I outlined a few of them, and then I'm looking through the same embellishments that once again I was using for Week in the Life. They're all from Pink Fresh Studio, and I'm just adding a couple little stickers and whatnot around. Then I did end up using that heart, which is from Vicki Boutin. I think it's the Sugar Rush collection, if I'm not mistaken, which is a newer one. So I did add that to the top. And then I have these adorable light pink tiny word phrase stickers from Citrus Twists, which I have been using week after week because they're just adorable, and they have a lot of really easy to use sentiments, which I always love. So I'm adding those around on the spread in like 3 different places. Then, of course, I found a few other spots that I felt like needed a tiny star, and that is basically going to be it for this one. So I love this collection, so obviously I love the way this one turned out. I'm a sucker for pink and any bright colors, so this one was right up my alley and just makes me happy looking at it. So I love that even though I am using a lot of the photos from Week in the Life, it's totally different. It has a totally different vibe, and it's a totally different project. So it definitely doesn't bother me at all to kind of re-scrap some of these photos in different ways. Not at all. I love it, actually. I love having things in my project life, and then any other albums where I might repeat something, it's just a little something extra, so it doesn't bother me at all. But I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like, and please also consider subscribing. I will be back at you very soon with the rest of Week in the Life and some other fun videos this week. So have a good one, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.